Okay, good evening all.
Good evening, sir.
Right, okay. Right, let's start from the place that we have stopped last day. Right, we were discussing about the generations, I think. So we were discussing about the generations of the computer. And we discussed about the first generation, second generation, third generation, and fourth generation of, and even the fifth generation of the computers.
Yes, sir.
Right. And so if you can remember, what are the technologies? What is the technology used in the first generation?
Vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes.
Exactly. Very good. The second generation, what was the technology?
Transistors.
Transistors. Yes, exactly. Yes, good. And what is third generation?
Integrated circuits.
Integrated circuits. Yes, sir. Very good. Right. You can remember the stuff. Yes. Fourth generation?
Microprocessors.
Microprocessors. Another name for microprocessors? Another name for microprocessors? Anything else? LSI. Dimanta, it is called LSI. Large scale integration, not LCI. It is called large scale integration, LSI, and also called very large scale integration. There were two basically. One is LSI, the second one is, yes, VLSI. LSI and VLSI, large scale integration and very large scale integration. So what about the fifth generation then?
ULSI, ultra large scale integrations.
Yes, ultra large scale integrations, ULSI circuits. Here, this one. And that is artificial intelligence, robotics, biological robots, and all. That is the fifth generation. So, which generation we are in now? Are we in third, fourth, or fifth?
The fifth generation.
So, actually, yes, we are in the fifth generation, but still, fourth generation is not over because still we are using microprocessors, small computers, and all. So, still we are using these portable computers in the fourth generation, and we are actually in the fourth generation, but we are into fifth generation too. අපි ඉන්නේ හතරවෙනි generation එකයි පස්වෙනි generation එකේ දෙකේම. Right. Minul, yeah, yes, you have to change the name, right? So when you're joining, please change the name. Okay. So there's a newcomer today, I think, is Tania. Right. Tania, did you come last week? No. I think you just came last week also. Tania? Yeah. You have come last week, I think. No. Right, okay. Then what you can do, Tania, so please go to the Edmodo account and the Edmodo account in the classes. Please join with this one, grade 7 Thursday, English medium 1. So please join with that class. And when you go there, you can see day 1 video, day 2 video, day 3 video, and day 4 video. Please watch those videos and also download the presentation. And also download the presentation. Is there anyone who said that your, yes, someone said that your books were not available? Okay, in case I'll upload books to here, but anyway, I have uploaded, sorry, it's my mistake. I have uploaded this to the earlier batch, but not for the new batch. Let me upload it here, then you can see that, right? Books. Let me quickly upload it here to the grade 7 English medium 1. And that is this book. There are two books actually you have to download. Grade 7 reading book, grade 7 reading book English one, and I can upload reading Sinhala, workbook Sinhala, and workbook in English. Workbook in English. There are 4 books, right? So I'll do the same for now you can see and you can download books for grade 7 through this link. Right? All the books are uploaded. So you can just go and download books from this link now. Right? For grade 6 also, I'll do the same. I'll add the links, add the books. So you can just, when you're downloading, please note that So when you click, if it is not downloading, please use this triple dots. Dots තුනක් තියෙන්නේ. ඒක උඩට ගිහිල්ලා then select download. If it is not downloading when you click this, please go here and click download, then it will be downloaded, right? Okay, I think all the notes, everything is there in the Edmodo. So please go through that area, and others also, please go through that. So you can watch these videos anytime, because we are not going to remove this. So till your grade is over, the links will be here. So you can just go and watch the videos. Anyway, first 10 videos we will upload that to YouTube too. But after that, the remaining videos will come to this one only. Will not upload to the YouTube, and it will directly come here. And there's our website also. So still we have not uploaded this to the website, but later on we will be putting all these things through our website, that is jits.lk, right? Then you can create an account and log in there and access all these things. Even the payments you can do through our website, right? All the payments and everything can be done through the website. That's directly, without depositing and sending the slips. You can do that. Okay, let's move back. And after the discussions of this thing, today what we have to do is we have to discuss more about these topics. So this is basically embedded computers. So what do you mean by embedded computer? What is embedded computer? Can anyone define? Can anyone define what is embedded computer? Or give some examples?
Television.
Sorry?
Television.
Yes,
Microprocessor based system.
microprocessor based systems, okay. Television, yes, good. So that is example. And embedded computers, basically embedded computers are the computers where these microprocessors and all these components, basically the input output components and the microprocessor memory and all these computing units are added at the manufacturing time, but you cannot change that later. Even the software related to particular devices are added in the manufacturing time. Then we call embedded systems. But this software you can't change later. This embedded software you cannot change later, because so assume that your software version something you don't need to update that. TV එකේ තියෙන software version එක. So අපි ඇවිල්ලා CD එකකින් ආයෙ install කරගන්නේ නැහැ. That's not happening. So that is, the version is installed by the manufacturer. That is called firmware, right? Okay, let's write down there. Embedded computer කියන එකට ලියාගමු. So it is special purpose computing system included at the manufacturing time. By the manufacturer. At the manufacturing time by the manufacturer. It uses a software called firmware. So meaning of firmware means stored at the manufacturer, stored at the manufacturing firm. It is impossible or very difficult to change after the manufacturing time. It is impossible or very difficult to change after the manufacturing time. But there are exceptional situations where the manufacturer allows to update or upgrade the firmware
with me.
right? There are exceptional situations where manufacturer allows you to update or upgrade the firmware. Example, mobile phones. You can update and upgrade. But washing machine, normally not. Refrigerator, normally not. TV, normally not. But in mobile phones, since it is it needs to be updated, so basically manufacturers are allowing. So if it is a DSLR camera, normally not. Normally it's not possible to.
Sir,
Yes. Hello. Yes.
I didn't understand. Sir, I was in the science class, so I couldn't understand what sir said.
You just joined.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We were discussing about embedded software. Basically, we were discussing about the embedded software. And
Yes, what's embedded software?
yes, you can read it out. It's a special purpose computing system included by the manufacturing time, especially the software. For an example, the software used in refrigerators, software used in mobile phones, software used in fridge or washing machine, software used in air conditioner, or software used in some other gadget like maybe temperature measurement unit, or some software used in MRI scanner. Likewise, so those are the things. Actually, these software systems and hardware systems are added by the manufacturer at the manufacturing time. Later, you cannot, or it is like very difficult to change. So nowadays you can hear this in news, like news wala godak ma ahenne දැන්. So like this PCR machines. When something happen, what will happen to the PCR machine? There should be team coming from the yes. China වලින් team එකක් එන්න ඕනනේ. Manufacturing කරපු එක්කෙන team එකක් ඇවිල්ලා හදන්න ඕන. Normally we are not allowed to like we are not given the method to update or change or software change likewise. So it is with the manufacturer, the recipe with the manufacturer basically, right? So that is embedded system. So why we need embedded systems? What's the reason? Can we do everything using computer? General purpose computer? Can you take MRI image? Can you use, yes, can you configure that your computer to work as a fridge? Can you configure your
No.
to work as a washing machine? No. So those are special purpose, right? For an example, if you create a software to work with washing machine or hardware to work with washing machine, it should be waterproof. One of the fundamental needs, because it's in the water-based environment. So it should be waterproof. If you create a software for airplane, right? If you use a software for airplane, so that should be critical software, right? So critical software means it's controlling the airplane. You know that. So how many of you are interested in aviation? Anyone?
That means so.
Aviation means like flights and all.
What, sir?
Flights, etc. Flying, then කාගේ හරි ambition එකක් තියෙනවද pilot කෙනෙක් වෙන්න හරි fly කරන්න හරි එහෙම වුණා හරි idea එකක් තියෙනවද නැද්ද interest එකක් තියෙනවද නැත්නම් aerospace engineer කෙනෙක් වෙන්න හිතන් ඉන්නවද?
No, sir.
No. Right. If you are thinking, right, if anyone thinking, no, so since no one is there thinking to become aerospace engineer or pilot or someone, right? So no point discussing that. But anyway, so ඔයගොල්ලෝ නිකන් අහලා ඇති දැන් පහුගිය කාලේ සමහරලාට airplane සමහර ඒවා කඩන් වැටුණා කියලා අහලා තියෙනවද ඉන්දුනීසියා වල එහෙම කඩන් වැටුණා
Yes, sir.
right
Yeah, sir.
okay
They
so
break
what
and
has
burst.
happened so mainly what they say so that is basically because of a software fault right that is basically because of a software fault if you go to Google and watch this search like this Boeing Boeing 377 Max that is the plane software issue you can see software issue software bug software error software problems right likewise so this was the main issue that basically people were telling this was the issue I don't know but people were telling this was the issue behind these airplane crashes right? Mainly most of the crashes happened with this plane Boeing 737 Max right so this because it has yes
Boeing 73 Max is the issue, right?
that is no that is the plane type Boeing 37 sorry 737 is the flight type and there was a software installed embedded system inside this but they are telling that this most of the crashes happen because of this software ඒ software එක error එක හින්දා තමයි pilot ලට මේක control කරගන්න බැරුව crash උනේ කියන එක තමයි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට කියන්නේ I'm not sure about that but there's argument anyway so one time for some years this was banned මේක නවත්තලා තිබ්බා මේගොල්ලන්ට මේ flights හදන්න දෙන්නේ නැතුව හිටියා මේ Boeing කියන company එකට මේ ජාතිය flight එක මොකද ඒකේ අර issue එක rectify කරලා issue එක හදනකම් so that you can see it's a critical system but they embedded එතකොට ඒකට general purpose computer එකක් දාන්න බෑ washing machine you can't put a general purpose software general purpose
Yeah.
computer right so that's why the embedded systems are useful right these are some of the embedded systems available widely to us you can see CCTV is an embedded system DSLR camera
Excuse me, sir.
just
The
any
smart TVs has softwares that can be upgraded. Our smart TV got a software upgrade like a year ago.
yeah that's why I said so this smart TVs are having embedded software right embedded software that basically so normal case it is very impossible or very difficult to change but there are exceptional cases that's why I said there are exceptional situations where manufacturer allows to update or upgrade right that is exceptional so example these mobile phones they allow right? In mobile phone they allow but think about a flight so it is basically critical no? So it depends on the manufacturer and the type of so TVs yes can be so earlier days it was not allowed but now in future maybe with some controls they will allow to upgrade or update right? In your maybe if you're having a smart TV yes they might allow to upgrade but that is also sent by the manufacturer right Tanya, isn't that so that is also sent by the manufacturer you can't purposely go and buy a software and update your smart TV that is normally difficult ඔයාට නිකන් කඩේ ගිහිල්ලා software එකක් අරගෙන ඔයාගේ smart TV එකට දාගන්න බෑ normally that is not possible but in future maybe but nowadays it's really kind of difficult because in mobile phones also it is difficult if your mobile phone came with Android some version so to upgrade to the next version you have to root the phone and change the permission of the permission given by the manufacturer and then only you can do the update but that is called that's like a hacking that's not legal right? Then the warranty of the manufacturer will go okay so now you know about the firmware right these are some firmware based or these are some embedded systems with firmware you can see CCTV digital cameras laptops are having firmware yes where laptop wala embedded system ekku it has embedded system yes Can you remember where this embedded
The
system?
operating system.
No, operating system is not embedded system, Putha, because we can install that later. No? If you can install that later, that is not embedded. Have you seen BIOS or setup? BIOS setup කියලා එකක් අහලා තියෙනවා. අර මුලින්ම lap එක on වෙනකොට එනවා press F2 to set up, press F1 to set up, press del to set up කියලා හැම එකක් එනවා.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
on වෙන්නකොටම එන්නේ. හරි? ඔයා නිකන් press කරලා බලන්න ඊළඟ දවසේ ආවම අර නිකන් කළු සුදු අකුරෙන් වගේ ටක් ගාලා ඇවිල්ලා මිලි තප්පර ගානකින් disappear වෙනවා. That is embedded system. Right? That is
Yes, I haven't seen that.
yeah. That is embedded system. Basically,
I haven't seen that.
you haven't seen. Right?
My mother is a teacher.
Uh-huh.
She got a laptop from her. I only on it for her.
Mm.
So when I on, I have never seen such a thing.
It is like kind of, it will give within millisecond, it will disappear, right? So you will not see that. So here, this is laptop BIOS basically. Let me show this. It has BIOS. It is inside the ROM, read-only memory. You can see, if you enter to the setup, you can see this kind of window. But you can go to any laptop, you can go to the setup or BIOS. This is the embedded system inside BIOS. This is the embedded system inside ROM. But it is quite difficult to go to the BIOS. Difficult කියන්නේ ඒක අර දැනගෙනම කරන්න ඕන. on වෙනකොටම යන්න ඕන. මෙන්න මේ වගේ chip එකක් ඇතුලේ තමයි ඒක තියෙන්නේ. This is a chip. Inside small chip, it is stored. Here you can see. Inside small chip, it is embedded. මේ වගේ පොඩි chip එකක් ඇතුලේ embed කරලා තියෙනවා. It is embedded inside small chip. That is where, you know, power එක නැතත්. So this is the chip. That is where it store date and time. Even though you don't have power, even though you turn off the computer totally, still date and time of your computer will go. They can automatically. Even though you turn off your computer, even you power off your computer, still date and time working. That's because of this BIOS or the firmware or this embedded system.
Yes, even if we off a phone, we can see the same thing.
Yeah, we can see. So basically, it automatically.
If you off the phone, the date and time work.
Yes, that is because of the embedded software.
I have seen.
Right. Okay. Then in computer also, in desktop also, you have embedded system. In monitor, you can control the brightness, contrast. Have you seen? In TVs also, you have this.
Yes, sir.
Brightness,
Yeah, in
contrast.
TVs I have seen that.
Yes, colors, brightness, contrast. That
My
is
mother
because of
only handles mostly.
yes, that is because of this embedded system. Washing machine, you have embedded systems. In robots, definitely. In mobile phones, definitely you have embedded systems. For an example, in your mobile phone, if you press, if it is not, if it is a like Android-based mobile, if you press asterisk in the keypad එකට කියලා ඔයාලා press කරොත් asterisk එකයි බිංදුවයි 6යි then hash asterisk 06 hash. Then what will happen? You can see. So if you dial that, you can see there are the ME will be displayed in your mobile phone. Asterisk hash 06 hash. Try for that. If you have a mobile phone, asterisk hash 06 hash. Go to your keypad and type තරුවයි hash එකයි බිංදුවයි 6යි hash එකයි. Then it will display IMEI number or ME number of your mobile phone. Serial number basically. Right? If it is an Android mobile. So this is the code. Go to your mobile phone and asterisk hash 06 hash. Right? That is basically because of these embedded systems. Embedded by the manufacturer. These are the systems basically. In a mobile phone, you have in a land phone, you have in a fax machine, you have in a this kind of Land phone you have.
Robot.
In robots, definitely you have, right? So there are more, right? There are more components. In routers, right? In routers, and in sometimes in the vehicle, most of the time in the vehicle, new vehicles, you have embedded systems, right? Vehicles, flights, yes, flights. So I said, I saw you that, right? Car, embedded system. You can see in the car, you can see a lot of embedded systems inside a car.
Router. Sir,
Yes. Yes.
I think sir can see my video. So this thing comes when I try it in the phone.
Huh. Yeah, that is ME. That is ME number. Correct. Asterisk hash 06 hash. That is ME number, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Then, so now you know a lot about the embedded systems, right? So, and how they work. Actually, those are stored by the manufacturer. So what do you have to remember? Those are stored by the manufacturer and configured by the manufacturer. Basically, you need his or her permission to change that. So it's very important. Most of the devices are now having embedded systems. Even in future, you will get this embedded system inside in your plate or in your mug even, right? Mug, right? Let's say smart mug, embedded system. System can be there inside your, even in your mug. You can see here. There can be embedded systems inside in your mug, right? So in your plate. So here, it's like that. Right? Likewise, there can be embedded systems many places, in many places, right? So that is called, so when you put embedded systems everywhere, that is called special concept, that is called IoT, Internet of Things. So you can see a cattle with embedded system, right? Here,
What's this?
right? The embedded systems are in, you can see it's attached to the ear. Right? Yes, to get details. This is
What
embedded
is that
system.
used? Why is that used?
So basically to track the health, right? Get information, track the health, right? So likewise, right? So to track the health, the food patterns, right? And here you can see the track to heartbeat and all, right? That's why these are used. Yes. Okay, Harisa, we can see, right? We got it. Okay, then.
Sir, I'm in there.
Ah, yes, ME number. Yes, I can see.
I tried that.
Ah, great. Denori also, yes, same. Yeah, that's correct. That is basically in your phone. Is this? Yeah, I think in your phone.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, okay, these are the things that you should know about the embedded system. And not only cattle, right? To your dog, you can, yeah, you can
Dogs?
connect. So this kind of embedded system and track its health. And to cat, to
And
track,
sir,
yes, you can see.
sir, there is a new machine
Mhm.
that they can track dogs and cats. They
Yeah.
can see that whether they are happy or sad. What's that?
Yes. So pet feeding systems, and these are some other things, pet feeding systems. And here you can see the health style trackers. So these are the things that come in. Actually, nowadays also we are using this. In near future, you will be using these things in Sri Lanka too. Right? Okay. Then, so some most important things in the future, as I said, the robots. And I think I have shown this video to you. This is about the first biological robot introduced in 2020. Did I explain this?
Yes, sir.
I think yes. So this is self-healing. So you can search, like, you can search in Google, self-healing Xenobot. Just Google it, like self-healing Xenobot, and you can see it's here. This is actually illustration. This is not a real thing, right? This is illustration to show that it is created from primary cells of frog. Just an illustration, right? It is created using primary cells of frog. It is self-healing. It can heal by itself, and it can work as a group, and it is biological robots. It's using genetic algorithm and algorithm developed by the computer, right? Okay, that is wonderful, right? That is in future. So embedded system. So embedded systems are, I think in future, there will be a fight with this embedded system and real systems. The real systems are also come to the stage. These are the real system, the biological systems and electronical system. There will be a fight between these two systems, biological systems and electronic systems. Okay, then next topic that we have to discuss is about the speed measurements and capacity measurements. Please write down the heading in your book. Please write down the heading in your book. Capacity measurements and speed measurements in computer.
Sir,
Yes.
it shows in my the laptop that the meeting would end in 7 more minutes.
Yes, that is true, because we have the free version of Zoom, which will support only 40-minute broadcast.
Yeah.
Will be ended within 40 minutes. So don't worry, you have to rejoin the same meeting after the 40 minutes. That doesn't mean that we are going to finish the class. You have to rejoin with the same link after this 40 minutes, right? Please rejoin after the disconnection. Don't worry. Okay, please write down this: capacity measurements and speed measurements in computer. The first one is capacity measurement. First one is capacity measurements. Okay, the smallest unit in the computer. The smallest units in the computer is what? Can anyone remember? What is the smallest unit?
CPU.
Yes?
Bit.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
CPU.
It's bit. Bit means binary digit. Binary digit. This B and this IT together forms bit. It's simple B bit. Binary digit. Binary digit means simply 0 or 1. That's how you instruct the bulb to turn on. If you have a bulb, you have two ways to instruct the bulb. That is either give on command or give off command. So I think we have tried this in grade 6. We have tried this in grade 6. Where you have a circuit. It's loading. You can write this till it loads. Right. You can see here in our circuit, if you start using a battery and wire, a bulb and a switch, there are two commands which you can give to the bulb. The first command is by turning on the switch. There is 1, basically represented by using 1. 1 means on, 0 means off. 1 on, 0 off. 1 for on, 0 for off. So that is called the smallest electronic measurement, capacity measurement unit, which is binary digit. 4 such bits, 4 bits equal to, and 8 bits equals to, so can you remember the names? 4 bits.
1 byte.
Yes, 8 bit equal to 1 byte. 4 bits equal to?
4 equal to 1.
It's called 1 nibble. Right? 4 bits is 1 nibble, and 2 nibbles are 1 byte, or 8 bits equal to 1 byte. Then 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? So what is the value?
10.
10.
Yes. So what is the value of this one? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2.
10.
10? Oh. දෙක වැඩි කිරීම දෙක වැඩි කිරීම දෙක වැඩි කිරීම දෙක වැඩි කිරීම දෙක
32.
30.
No, sir. I was telling the early answer.
32.
Okay. 32. Okay. Into, what is the value of this?
Oh.
There are 10 twos. There are 10 twos. So what is the value? Equal to?
1024.
1024, exactly. Very good. Right. 1024. Or you tell this like 2 to the power 10. So do you have this in grade 10? Sorry, grade 6 or grade 7?
Grade
Yes,
6, sir.
Grade
Yes,
6?
sir.
Our government book.
2 to the power 10? Is it there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. Then because I thought, I don't know whether this power thing is there or not. That's why I had just given like 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 10 times, which called 2 to the power 10, which is equal to, yes, this number of bytes equal to
1 kilobyte.
1 kilobyte. 1 kilobyte. Right. So similar to that, you can continue this, continue this, continue this, continue this, continue this, continue this. 1024 kilobytes or 1024 KB kilobytes equal to 1
MB.
megabyte. And 1024 megabytes or 2 to the power 10 MB is equal to
1 gigabyte.
1 gigabyte. Yes, you have to write down this, right? Please write down this. Starting from here, you can write down to the bottom. Then 1024 gigabytes. Yes.
1 TB.
It's 1 TB, 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte. 1024 terabytes. Yes. What is that? 1 petabyte.